A former world champion is set to be released, but first we have the latest on the potential WWE return of CM Punk. Ever since his All Elite Wrestling termination in early September, fans have been led to believe that CM Punk could be making his return to WWE at some point in the future, with there being several apparent references to this possibility on WWE television, as well as on Punk's Instagram story, although several feel that this is simply a troll job from both sides. With that said, WWE head into Punk's hometown of Chicago this weekend for Survivor Series, a location that many feel would be the ideal spot for such a moment, though as of now it's been reported that no talks have taken place between the two parties. And whilst Punk is open to a return himself, it is a no for now on WWE's side. In a fresh report that dropped last night, Fightful Select would confirm that WWE's stance on CM Punk appearing at Survivor Series still hasn't changed, meaning sources are still playing down the rumor, this as of Monday night. On Raw this week, Randy Orton would be announced as the fifth and final member of the babyface men's War Games team, and according to Fightful, the major announcement was made ahead of time in order to calm rumors of a CM Punk appearance in the match. However, despite this, there is ongoing speculation surrounding another part of the show. Once again on Monday night, Shinsuke Nakamura would continue his mysterious call-out of an unnamed wrestler, and for context, let's take a look at the clip that was posted to social media after Raw.
How long? How long do I need to wait? I'm ready to fight. Where are you? I know. Where are you? You are close. I take all from you. This is my opportunity. I'm waiting.
According to Fightful Select, talent have not been informed of the context of Shinsuke's recent callouts over the past few weeks, meaning the outcome is still very much a secret within the company. With WWE's reported attempts to cool down CM Punk rumors by announcing Randy Orton for War Games ahead of time, the Nakamura angle seems to have only fanned those flames once again. The fact that his target remains a mystery within the company itself hasn't exactly helped the situation. It's important to note that Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful, who reported that WWE higher-ups have denied a return is set for Saturday night, has stated multiple times that he doesn't know if CM Punk will be at Survivor Series or not, and he isn't necessarily ruling it out, but he is simply passing on information that was given to him, staff, and talent concerning CM Punk from WWE higher-ups. Sapp has stated that Punk himself has told people that he won't be there, although he added that it wouldn't surprise him if Punk and Triple H have already spoken at some point, though this isn't confirmation that they have. Whilst the official word is that there will be no CM Punk at Survivor Series, it's very much a situation that we'll just have to monitor on the night, but just don't expect it. And next, a major wrestling contract is coming to an end. It was recently revealed that once his New Japan Pro-Wrestling contract expires in February 2024, Will Ospreay will become All Elite, with the Aerial Assassin being revealed as the company's blockbuster signing this past weekend at AEW Full Gear. With that in mind, Ospreay isn't the only major NJPW star whose deal ends that month, as yet another former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion could be set to hit the free agency market. According to Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio, Kazuchika Okada's deal with New Japan also expires in February 2024, something that was revealed when discussing the possibility of the Rainmaker being the one Shinsuke Nakamura is talking about in his callouts. Whilst this seemingly rules out the chances of Okada being Shinsuke's target due to it being such a long wait for a payoff, the news of the contract expiry date will be music to the ears of fans of both WWE and AEW. Meltzer has reported in the past that WWE have interest in signing Okada were the opportunity to present itself, with them looking to change the perception on how Japanese stars are booked in the company. With that said, the Rainmaker is very much an NJPW loyalist, and it will likely take a huge offer in order to persuade him to leave his home promotion. Next up, a WWE star has called out the Young Bucks. Jimmy and Jey Uso have established themselves as arguably the most successful team in WWE history, with them being the first reigning tag team champions to main event WrestleMania with a match for the tag belts. With that said, the twin brother duo are no longer aligned on WWE television, although that hasn't stopped one half of the team discussing future tag team dream matches. In a recent interview with The Ringer, Jey Uso would speak of several teams from outside of WWE WWE, stating that he thinks FTR are top tier before name-dropping the Gorillas of Destiny in New Japan, as well as revealing that WWE missed the boat on a match with the Hardy Boys during their recent run. Regarding matches with non-WWE teams, he would then call for them to jump to WWE in order to make the dream matches happen, and he would say, "If you want all these dream matches, you're all going to have to bring your ass to WWE, dog, to the top tier. You're all going to have to come. Where we at ain't dropping down. Young Bucks, everybody, like, bring it, dog. Run it. We the ones for a reason, and I mean that. I stand on that, bro. We're the best tag team in the world, and if you want to get detailed with it, I'm talking about on the microphone, the way we dress, the way the gear look, the way we carry ourselves, the swag, the ink, everything. The hair, the grills, the earrings, the chain, all that's real, Oos, all that is real." For now, at least in the case of the Young Bucks, we likely won't be seeing a match with the Usos anytime soon, due to AEW's EVPs recently re-signing with the promotion for a number of years to come. Whilst both sides appear to be lifers with their respective companies, never say never in the world of pro wrestling. And next, a recently released WWE superstar is set to return to action. In September 2023, WWE would release a number of talents from the company, this including names from both NXT and the main roster. One of the individuals whose WWE days would come to an end is former United States Champion Matt Riddle, with this seemingly being linked to a number of controversies that he found himself involved in during his time with the promotion. Whilst Riddle is unable to appear for another wrestling company until December 21st due to his ongoing 90-day non-compete clause, he's now been announced for a show next year. Maryland Championship Wrestling would last night reveal that the King of Bros will be in attendance at their February 3rd Winter Blast show in Hollywood, Maryland, although for now his opponent is still unknown. This announcement follows the recent news that Matt is set to take on Rob Van Dam for the first time in March. This at a big-time wrestling show in Ohio, which will go down 1 month after the MCW appearance in Feb. Whilst there has been speculation on if Riddle could head to one of the larger companies in the world, such as All Elite Wrestling or New Japan Pro-Wrestling, with rumors of a switch into influencer boxing also circulating, it looks like Riddle does plan on returning to the independent scene in the short term. It appears that he'll be doing so with a fresh look, as a social media post now shows that Riddle is donning short hair as opposed to his trademark long locks, as he enters a new chapter of his career. And next, the field for the AEW Continental Classic has been announced. It was recently confirmed that All Elite Wrestling are set to launch their own round-robin tournament in the style of New Japan Pro-Wrestling's historic G1 Climax, a tournament that will kick off tonight on AEW Dynamite in Chicago. The field will see 12 wrestlers split into 2 groups of 6, with 3 points being awarded for a win, whilst a draw results in both competitors receiving 1 point each. Everybody in each group will compete against each other once, with the points on the line, this with a 20-minute time limit in place, with outside interference completely banned. Whoever tops the group with the most points will then advance through to the grand final at AEW World's End on December 30, with the winner of that being crowned the ROH World, New Japan Strong Openweight, and AEW Continental Champion, which will then be billed as the Triple Crown Championship from there on out. Earlier today, Tony Khan and Tony Schiavone would host the Continental Classic Selection Special on YouTube, a show that would see all 12 names announced for the bracket, as well as which group they will land on. The tournament will be broken up into the Gold League and the Blue League, and the Blue section will consist of the following names: Bryan Danielson, Andrade El Idolo, Eddie Kingston, Brody King, Claudio Castagnoli, and Daniel Garcia. The Gold side of the tournament will feature John Moxley, Swerve Strickland, Roosh, Mark Briscoe, Jay Lethal, and Jay White. But who do you think will come out on top of the Gold and Blue Leagues, and who walks away as the Triple Crown Champion come December 3rd? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up, a former world champion is set to be released. Former MLW World Heavyweight Champion Alex Hammerstone would recently confirm reports that he'd requested his release from Major League Wrestling, with it looking like he'd have to wait for his deal to expire at the end of 2025 in order to hit the free agency market. Following the release request, Hammerstone would be removed from any MLW marketing material, and he would be pulled from upcoming shows and hasn't worked a match for them since July 2023. With that said, Alex would make a surprise return to the the promotion last night at the MLW Fusion tapings in Philadelphia, where he would join the World Titan Federation faction. This appearance would then be followed by a tweet from Alex himself, who revealed that Mr. St. Laurent, the leader of the group, had helped secure his release that will now happen at the end of 2023. This would lead to talk on if the whole release request saga was part of an ongoing storyline. However, Fightful Select have confirmed that the situation is legitimate and that Hammerstone will leave MLW at the end of the year. We can now add Hammerstone to the growing list of upcoming free agents from across the wrestling world, with 2024 set to be a very interesting year when it comes to free agency. And before you go, make sure you check out The Devil Unmasked, who is behind the mask in AEW.